Hello, hello, Hidden Hermit here. Let's have a brief look at the Four of Cups from the Hermetic Tarot. Big fan of the Hermetic Tarot, and yeah, it's a deck that could be quite easily associated with the top deck, the Golden Dawn Ritual Magic Tarot, the Tabula Mundi. It's a yeah, you got the Hermetic symbolism going on here, so a lot of metaphor, a lot of you know, flowers, plants, water flowing, that sort of thing. The interesting thing about the Hermetic Tarot is, of course, is black and white, so you don't get the colour scales, which are generally associated with Kabbalah, although it is a Kabbalistic deck, I would say. So the Four of Cups in the Hermetic tradition, very much chimes well with what we understand with the Four of Cups. It is the Lord of blended pleasure, as dear oh dear, look at that, there we go. I was having a little Four of Cups moment there myself. The Lord of blended pleasure, which, what does that mean exactly? It means that the good things have come, the good times have been, you know, we've come out of the Three of Cups, where there was a sense of celebration and partying, and now we're kind of getting a little bit bored of it. You know, when you think about the Four of Cups, the Four of Cups is about withdrawal, rest, boredom and stagnation. And that idea of stagnation, especially in the Hermetic sort of theory of everything, is because you're getting bored with the status quo. Even a lot of pleasure, even a lot of fun can become stoic and boring to be, to a certain extent. Some interesting things going on here. Lotus flowers are a very big symbol in these Hermetic decks. You've got some leaves going on here as well, and it's a kind of a sequence of patterns that is repeated across a lot of these Hermetic decks, where you've got the overflowing cups up here, and they're flowing into the bottom cups that aren't full. So 2 cups full, 2 cups aren't. I mean, you know, when you think about it, they'll eventually fill up themselves, and then they'll start to overflow. Now, however you want to see the water, whether this is, you know, your emotions overfilling, or perhaps now that these cups are full, they can't get any more full, if you like, so they're just spilling over and being wasted. So the Hermetic deck also tells us about these astrological correspondences. You got the moon in Cancer. You got lots of cancers going on here. But there's a moon. It's interesting how they've depicted the crescent moon facing downwards as well. I don't think that is an accident. You've got other things going on here. So this spout of water, there does appear to be a hand sort of grasping it, which is kind of strange, because you can't really hold on to the way emotions flow, the way water flows. It's just not possible, no matter how hard you try. So it kind of gives you the idea of, you know, you could be holding on to that happiness, that sense of security that you know is somewhat false. And the tighter you hold on, the more it slips through your fingers. I think I'm quoting Star Wars there, but there you go. So what else does the Hermetic Tarot tell us about the Four of Cups? So you've got a bunch of Hebrew letters up here, and it tells us, now I don't know which one's which, to be perfectly honest, but it tells us that the angels that are looking over the energies of these cards are Hayel and Mevamaya. And I do like saying those words. Hayel and Mevamaya. It makes me feel all kind of fun. Right, so this is it. Yep, I think that's pretty much it. This is the Four of Cups from the Hermetic Tarot. They're very, very striking cards, and the whole deck is a joy. So much fun to shuffle, and most importantly, really on point in its readings. So there you go. Four of Cups, Hermetic Tarot.